All right, it's the Spinning Backfist MMA show. It is Robbie Fox, JackMac, and one of our favorite people in the world, one of our favorite people in the UFC, especially Meatball Molly McCann. She's got a fight coming up with Bruna Brasil on July 27th. But before we get to all of that, Molly, just how are you? It's been a while.
I know, but do you know, I was literally looking through my camera roll yesterday because we're trying to find pictures of when I used to be fat and skinny, and I just got this and like my old teeth, and I got the video of me kicking you in the leg, and I just could not believe how fat I was.
Well,
Oh, stop. Really?
Robbie's had another injury since then, from
No,
another
This
UFC fighter. This one is it's
I
shocking.
might have
It's
a broken
he's on
rib.
the injured list.
hang on, who's touched you?
So it was Stipe. We were at
I've
UFCX.
listen, Stipe.
He picked me up and he just hugged me. It was literally all he did. He picked me up, he hugged me, and he went like this. And I was like limp. It was like 13 days ago. I can't sneeze. I can't cough. I can't laugh. My rib is just in disarray.
You're a little bitch, really, aren't you, lad?
I am. The bones are so brittle. No
I
fighters can predict it. When they touch me, I just turn to glass.
I know. Oh, God bless you, Robbie. God bless
But
you.
how are you? Is your life so hectic right now? Because we follow on social media. We see you're a year into owning the restaurant. You've got a reality show with Patty now. Is everything just chaos in the world of the meatball?
Yeah, I've got a PA now though, so she makes it a bit as well as having Graham, the manager, and Tommy. We've got a PA that makes things a little bit easier. I drive a car now, so that makes things a lot more easier. Um, yeah, but in camp, you know me and Patrick. The only thing that matters is training camp. So, the last fight camp we had to do all the filming for the telly show or for the series. That was so hard, like so fucking hard. But this fight camp is just being like the camp's been perfect. It's like outside life, personal shit is like when it rains, it pours. Like God just never gives you like an easy run. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like everyone in the world can kind of like relate to that. But fighting me and him, I've never. I don't think we've ever been closer, to be fair, because we've been around the world and back again, and we're back together again. And yeah, it's just been a really good camp for both of us, and I think we just cannot wait. Do you remember when you flew over and you was in our room and like we were all buzzing and joking, and that's what it's like again, and we haven't had that for 2 years.
Yeah.
Do you think things kind of got out of control? Like they were just like there were so many things happening at once, so many people were pulling you in different directions. And I've always thought when that happens to a fighter, specifically a fighter, it's just like it's really difficult. I can only
Yeah,
imagine. And I know some people will roll their eyes at that, but
yeah,
you guys, how you came up, how you became who you are is just
yeah,
devoted to fighting. And then obviously you have another life outside of the cage. But when you guys really became celebrities. Like it was you
yeah,
weren't fighters anymore.
yeah. I think the training never stopped, and how we applied ourselves was always because there was more eyes and more pressure. We was probably doing maybe a bit more.
Mm,
Um, I think for Paddy, the level of opponents went higher, and then he had to adjust with that. And I think for me, I've probably always just been in the wrong weight class my whole life, and
mm,
yeah, I think I could maneuver and I could fight well if my opponent wasn't an unbelievable black belt at jiu-jitsu. And then I think when I got to that level, I'd get exposed because of the I was just always outsized. And I think, I don't know, kind of all fell apart and we put it back together properly. I think that's
yeah,
what we've
yeah,
done.
no,
I also don't think I would have been ready for this weight category. If you think I'd only been fighting for 10 years, oh, well, when I signed to the UFC, I was only fighting for 5 years, so it wasn't a long time to learn a life's worth of jiu-jitsu. And I've only really been beaten by black belts, so yeah, I don't know, I think everyone's learned a lot through mine and his failures and success, and I feel like we found a real a sweet spot now.
And it seemed like the last fight for you, the first round submission finish, was like such an emotional release, such a like big turning point. Almost looked like you got your confidence back. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, I feel like in that fight camp, Robbie, it was like, right, for me, I'm retired if this doesn't happen. Like when Julia beat me in London, I was like, right, I'm fucking done. Like I am done. And the lads wouldn't let me, and they just said, please give us one fight and then we'll see. And like I said in all the interviews, like if I lose, like I'm done. But I'm letting you know now, like I will not. And when I won, it made me feel like what I used to feel like before I'd been finished. Like without sounding arrogant and like a dick, I used to feel invincible. And I used to feel like, yes, I'll fuck anyone. I'm gonna fucking batter them. And I feel like I have that now, but with so much more humility or humbleness.
And
Um,
when you lost to Julia, you were discussing that you just told us about close to retiring. Was that the first time you ever really felt that after a loss where you're like,
yeah,
"I'm
like I was
done"?
just thought, yeah, I was like, fuck this. Like
Got it.
we stepped on the scales before the fight, and I seen she was like 22 pounds heavier than me going in there, and I was like, what? What? Like even when I made 115, boys, I cut £3 the night before or 2.5. Like I cut less weight to make the weight below
Yeah.
than I did the weight above. And yeah, I remember that last fight I won, Julia was fighting on the card, and I was messaging her going, look, I'm out here now. Do you need anything? Can I help you with the weight cut or anything? I was like, how much do you weigh? And she said, I was like, Julia, fuck off. She was like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you're an animal. How do you even sweat like that? And she's like, I just do. I was like, wow. I was like, I'm sweating a kilo or two off at the most. At the most. So, yeah, I'd always fucked it, boys. I loved the nail too much, didn't I? I loved the Guinness. Just love a Guinness. So we don't drink as much Guinness anymore, boys. We drink gin and tonic now.
Oh, nice. Oh, Supersonic. I saw you post the song the other day.
Yeah. I went to watch him play. Liam played the Thingy Maybe album, and I went to watch it, and I was like, oh, do I come out to this? But then I thought, no, it's Jack Shaw's song. I can't come out to it.
Yeah. And you got the Jamie Webster thing. It's like everyone
Yeah,
associates that song with you at this point, I think.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Do you think this fight is going to be weird with the time you're going to be fighting so early in the morning? Have you thought about that?
Um, I'll be on about 2 o'clock, I reckon. So we like my sleep doesn't have to change till Monday. So mine doesn't have to be too much. Paddy's like, I'm not fucking changing my sleep. They can fuck off. I'll just sleep all day, and he probably will just sleep all day, wake up, scratch his ass, go out and knock this kid out. Do you know what I mean? Because that's Paddy the Baddy, and you know it, and you know it.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
You guys
Is
back on
there
the same card is so special, especially in Manchester. Like, I feel like the energy all fight week is going to be special. The presser, the ceremonial weigh-ins, all of it.
Yeah, I feel like what me and I think when I fought Erin Blanchfield and when he fought Jared Gordon, I think we realised we're not selling the show anymore when we're not headlining the card. Like that can all fuck off now. Like when we fight, I'm not giving my energy to I'm not doing all of that because by the time you get to the cage, it's like I remember like walking to the cage with Dave and we was in the back and my song was just about to come on. I remember looking at Dave and he was like, and inside I was feeling the same. I was like, I ain't got nothing left. And I looked at him and I remember like, are you okay? He's like, I went, I'm gonna go fucking kill here. And he's like, but like it was nice. Like the last time, I'm not sure if you've seen the walkout, but like the whole week, I thought my hands are behind my back. You can see all of me. There's no mask. There's no bravado. Like I'm coming to fucking destroy, and that's what I've done. And that's how I'm just gonna move. Like I don't know if I'll ever square off again, because I just think it's not me versus my opponent. It's me versus me. And that's why I chose not to like stare off with Diane. I just thought, no, fuck you. Like, it's me versus me. And as long as I turn up, we're getting a 50G bonus.
And that's
I love that mentality.
the mindset change. Do you think is that something that was big for your performance, or do you just think it was something you didn't really think about? I know a lot of fighters, athletes in general, will spend a lot of time working on their, how they approach, whether that be mentality, whether that's meditation, visualization, whatnot. But yeah,
Well,
is it
I do.
did it
I,
change a lot for you?
I've had a therapist, a trauma therapist for sport, and we just got over them 2 losses and like rid that from my body. And he was like, "Go and do what Meatball does." And I
Mm,
was like, "This is supposed to be the best part of my career. Like,
yeah.
I love to fight, so why am I petrified if I lose? Doesn't actually
Mhm.
fucking matter because I'm still probably earning more money than I would have ever earned in a different job anyway. So I may as well just go out and enjoy it on my terms." And when I changed the narrative from I'm not fighting for Liverpool, I'm not fighting for my mum, I'm not fighting for a wage, I'm just going to fight because I want to fight. And dropping down the weight, my fighting style can change. So it doesn't have to be gear 5. It can be gear 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 3, 4. I can go with the gears now. Whereas whereas at such a disadvantage, I had to keep them on the back foot to because there was always that much. Apart from Hannah Goldie, where she was the same size, but she was like jacked, and I was just like skinny fat, like Nate Diaz. Like, yeah, I just feel like now my pressure, we just slowed me down, and now the shots are heavier. And the jiu-jitsu's better. I just had to slow this down, and everything seems to be going fine.
And did you start seeing that sports therapist after the 2 losses, or is that someone
Yeah,
who's been around in your
no,
camp?
no, no, no. Yeah, like after the second loss, I was just like, how the fuck do you even wake up and be happy when like the world hates you online? And it's a
Gotcha.
funny thing. It's a funny thing because I just thought, fine, fuck it. How do you get back to the top? And then I thought, right, go on Polaris, go and do jiu-jitsu, go and show them that like you can do it. So then I won that, and then I was like, yeah. And then in that fight, I could have finished it with elbows on the floor, and I thought, nah, fight IQ, watch the clock run down, last 10 seconds, spin off, and fucking. You see it in all the in the documentary that me and Paddy have got on that show. I literally say I'm going to take it down and I'm going to snap it on, and that's what I did. And um, it's not like therapy, like, oh my god, I had a really shit day, blah blah blah. It's more like it's called EDMR. It's just trauma
Okay,
therapy. It's just something with your eyes that you do. You think about the feeling that's making you anxious, and then
gotcha.
you flush it out of your body. Like, I don't have to lie on a couch and just be like, poor me.
Yeah,
So,
no, 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 yeah. And
yeah.
it's been so beneficial for so many athletes, and
I think
that
so
is
because
great.
sorry to interrupt
No, 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 go ahead. This is all about you,
you.
go ahead.
I don't think people are strong enough or vulnerable enough to speak about their truth. And I think I've always spoke about my truth, always. I've never been scared of it. But even like this part of like mental strength and fortitude and therapy, I just think like we're living in an unprecedented time where life isn't the same as what it was and what people
Mm-mm.
are designed for. And people aren't designed to be famous, and people aren't designed for phones and technology, and people aren't designed for all that. So make therapy cool. Like, sort your shit out, sort your life out, and enjoy life. Like, I hated my life for like for 18 months. Hated it, and I think I worked too fucking hard and give too much to hate my life. Do you know what I mean? We
Yeah,
could be
100%
done
agree.
tomorrow,
Yeah,
boys. We could be in a car crash tomorrow, be a paraplegic. You could get cancer tomorrow and die
Mm,
and leave your friends and family, and we're fucking sweating over spilt milk.
absolutely.
I do not mean to sound like a fucking flat earther because I know the earth's round. But we're like, we are like, we are in space floating around a fucking sun, and we are worrying about what someone else fucking says. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
what the
someone
fuck?
that
Like,
in some cases won't even like put their name and picture online, like
yeah,
an random avatar, anonymous. Yeah.
yeah, like I'm proper. Like, I just think, well, maybe you're not taught how to deal with that shit. Denzel Washington's really helped me through this. And Matthew
Denzel,
McConaughey.
what?
Yeah, if you just look at all of the speeches that he gives and the keynote lectures and stuff, and you listen to him, he's just a fucking guy, isn't he? I'm not talking like
I love
training day
Denzel, the
Denzel.
Equalizer. I gotta check
Yeah,
these out.
I'm
Yeah.
not. Yeah, I'm not. No, but I'm talking about the real speeches. Like, it's just like,
Yeah.
your opinion of me is none of my business. I'm like, actually, yeah.
Are you a big speech person? Like, are you the kind of fighter that likes to listen to a couple speeches before training, pump yourself up?
I like to read stoicism more,
Mm.
eh, or self help. I've got, like, in my office, I've got about 40 different ones that philosophy, which I like to take. I think stoicism's always good. I think Marcus Aurelius is fucking out of this world, and even someone like Vex King, just like working through your trauma and that kind of thing. I think, yeah.
I'm also
No,
curious. This is not fight related, but it's been a long time since we've talked to you. For an update on our favorite fish out of water American over there, Blaze,
Don't
who
worry,
helps
we've
you and
got
Patty
him.
out with the video stuff. How's Blaze
We
doing?
Yeah, we'll get him a pair of Air Max 95s before this fight. He's wearing On Running, and he has a Scouse barber now, and he
oh,
wears contacts
Okay.
more than glasses. Yeah.
Oh,
Um.
you're changing them.
Well, he still comes and eats some polpetta, and he still has chicken Alfredo, vodka rigatoni, or a chicken parm sub from my little restaurant. So we keep him in New York when we can. We keep him in that Italian American when we can. But yeah,
Good,
he's one
good.
of us now. He's a Scouser. He's a Scouser now.
I love that. I saw you
Yeah.
guys at the Phillies Mets game in was it Manchester or was that in Liverpool, London?
London.
Where was that?
It was in London. It was funny because the Mets like had us hitting with them, and they was like, "So who you support?" And he was like, "Yeah, not you guys. I'm sorry." And they was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" I was like, "Look, it's our boy. He loves the Phillies. Like, come on." So yeah, so that was all. Yeah, we had a good time. We had a very good time that weekend.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
And I had a
I'm a
hot dog.
Mets.
Like, I cheated the diet. I was like, "Fuck it, pad. I'm going in. I'm having a
Oh, you
foot long
have
hot
to.
dog."
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Went
the
the
have to at a ball game. Yeah.
whole way.
me and Blaze and I have always butted heads. He's a Philly guy. I'm a New York guy, so I'm a Mets supporter. And it was very funny. And there was some tweets and videos of from the Philadelphia journalists, and Blaze would just be in the photos and videos, and we all thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. We're the biggest Blaze fans ever over here. But you think you'll be a lifetime baseball fan, or is the sport still kind of what is this to you?
Well, I'm a Padres girl, to be fair. I got to
Because you go
throw
to San
the.
Diego sometimes with Patty and yeah.
Well, yeah, I think New York has me heart for um just for Barstool, really. I think Boston is me basketball team. Chicago Sky is me female women's. I'm like so fucking into Angel Reese. It's ridiculous.
Oh, really? I didn't
And
know that.
Candace
You're an Angel Reese fan.
Candace Parker was like my girl, and I got to
Mm.
go and watch her play there. And then when Angel Reese signed, I was like, "What? Yes, love that. Just
So
love it."
are you in on the whole Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, or are you just a supporter of
I've been
both?
watching, yeah, because I loved LSU.
Okay. Oh wow. Go
March
Tigers.
Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it March Madness? Come on, boys. Yeah, love it. And I did love how she won the first one and she's given it all that, and then
Yeah,
Caitlin
yeah,
won the
yeah, yeah.
next one. And cool. I think the women's sports needs it. I'm into it. I love it. I'm like, Blaze, have you seen the match? He's like, no, Molly, I don't watch women's NBA. I'm like, okay. Okay. And I was like, I was on to Chicago and I was like, I've still got like the hat, the baseball cap they give me when they won the league, the championship. And I was like, guys, can you send me a jersey? They was like, we can't send it to the UK. I was like, that is fucking bullshit.
The sky.
That is
Like-
fucked.
I was like, I'll just buy one when I come over then. Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, they got to be able
I
to get it
didn't
over. We
know.
could probably get you a jersey and ship it.
Can you? Lads, see
We
if you can
probably
get
can.
me
Yeah, I'll get
anything.
you a jersey. What
Angel
size are
Reese,
you?
Angel, you're the fucking shit. You are the fucking dog. Like, you've got that dog
I'll
in
try to
you.
get you an Angel Reese jersey.
Have you
I'm
seen
just-
that Dave and Angel kind of have a little bit of a rivalry?
Oh, did he not
Dave's
get
a
on?
Caitlin Clark guy.
Of course he is. Of course he is. Well, I'm
Dave
back.
almost-
Sorry,
Yeah.
Dave. Sorry, Dave. Like, I'm a Boston girl.
Dave like
I'm so-
ignited the rivalry between them, basically.
Well, fuck off,
Dave
Dave.
didn't like this. He thought it was classless. Yeah.
Oh, come on, lads. It's gamesmanship.
Yeah.
What did he think when
I
fucking
I think
Listen, when Paddy's fucking putting his ball back on fucking Jordan Levitt's head, what the fuck's that about? I'm running
So-
around
Exactly,
with
yeah.
head. Do you know what I mean?
Dave ignited this entire conversation about it online, beyond just him and beyond just basketball, into social issues. But the basis of that was Dave was just mad because he bet on Iowa and they lost.
course
So
he-
he was
of
just
course he
looking for
did.
something to get mad at. Like,
Listen, I'm going to start drinking, Dave. All right.
oh no, don't say that. Don't say that, Molly. Don't
fucking-
say it.
Hey, I'm messing. I would never. High noon, man.
All right. Well,
I always text
high
like.
noon.
Do you know when I won my last fight? Dave will get the receipts out. The second we won, you know how I do. Adam Ventry opened up my bag. Me, Ellis Hampson, and Adam just sent a video to Dave just on the fucking high noons. And like the UFC staff was like, Molly, I thought we've turned a leaf, like a page. I was like, fuck no. Oh,
Never.
No.
Never.
You can
Never.
You can't take that out of Meatball Molly.
Yeah.
July 27th is the fight. Bruna Brasil, Molly's fighting, Patty's fighting, Tom Aspinall's fighting. It's going to be a Manchester affair. I can't wait for it. Molly, thank you again as always, and we'll be in
and
your
then
corner
Molly,
forever.
before you go,
Yeah.
are you supporting England in the Euros, or you just kind of No, okay.
No. I
Okay,
represent
that's what we thought.
I represent Ireland, but you like to see this. This is what I still wear every day in the gym.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I still wear it every fight, Molly. Every single
Thank you,
fight.
lad.
And I'm going to have to bring both. I'm going to have to, like, when I watch UFC this time, I'm going to have to wear the Molly one for your fight.
I
And then
know
make a
you
quick
should
change
have a
with the
watch
Patty one on.
party. You should have a little watch party, boys.
We honestly should. It'd be really fun.
And I'll fly out the next day. Come again on the high noons. What are you
Hell yeah.
barking at? Patty and Frank, man. Say hi. Famous.
Oh, the boys.
Look
Yeah.
at there they are.
Right, I'm going for a massage, guys. I fucking love you. Thank you for the support.
No,
And
Of
thank
course.
you.
catch
This was
you on the
awesome.
flip
Thank
side,
you.
Okay. Bye,
See you
lads.
later.
Love you both.
See ya.